Hello my gorgeous Libras, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Libras, and it's for June 2018. So it's for you my beautiful Libras, and it's for June 2018. Okay, so now when it comes to the actual health, this is going to be absolutely brilliant month, and I will tell you why am I starting with health, and I will tell you exactly why I'm saying that this is going to be a brilliant month, because not only that this is going to be the month when you're going to be full of energy, you're going to be bursting with positivity. So when it comes to your overall health, your energy levels are going to be so good, your energy levels are going to be so brilliant that this is going to have direct reflection and direct impact on you, on your personal and overall performance with your life in every single area, because this is going to be you're going to be bursting with optimism, and you are going to find yourself being really productive. You're going to find yourself being really ecstatic. You're going to find yourself like working on things for a long time, but in a good way. You know, you're going to find yourself being productive, but you're going to be enjoying yourself. It's the new optimism which is going to bring you a new direction, you see, and it's going to be very, very interesting month indeed. And these energy levels are going to be really good throughout June. So the best is just to do as much as you can. Anything that you wanted to do in a really long time, but you were just waiting for the right time, you were just waiting for the right moment, June is going to be absolutely brilliant, because you and your energy levels are just going to be amazing. And I will tell you why else it's actually a really important month, because when it comes to those annoying ailments or those illnesses or ailments that you may had for a really long time, like maybe your immune system was really low for a really long time, maybe you were suffering from lots of cold for a really long time. Sometimes people catch a certain cold and they can't get rid of it and things like that. So maybe you had lots of headaches for a really long time. Of course you should need to check this with your doctor, you should need to check this with your GP, but sometimes, you know, certain things are caused by our lifestyle, by too much coffee, or by maybe just like working too much, by the anxiety, stress. All these things come into into conclusion when it comes to, you know, things like this, and when it comes to our overall health. But the bottom line is that actual June is going to be brilliant, because those ailments that you had in a really long time, no matter what they were, they're going to start improving now, and you will be able to notice the difference. And this is why I say that all this amazing energy that you're going to have is just going to have an amazing and healing impact on you, on your whole body, and even on people around you. Okay, people are going to be able to notice how in a good mood you are, or how shiny you are, or how you're going to be bursting with positivity and positive energy, and it's going to be brilliant. And this is the type of amazing healing energy that you are going to have, that you are going to project throughout June 2018. Okay, so now when it comes to the actual number, it is number 2. Number 2 means this is your numerology number for June, and number 2 means that there is going to be really nice little realization that you are going to have. This little realization that you are going to have, it's going to seem like a tiny little realization that is just going to turn into something really big. It is going to turn into something really beautiful. It is going to be the part of something really big, but this is just going to be the beginning. And this is going to be the nice little surprise. And also number 2 is saying that number 2 is trying to let you know that your social life is going to be really good in June. You're going to be really going out a lot. You're going to be meeting lots of people. You're going to be meeting new people, and you're going to be also in touch and also in contact with people from the past. So this is going to be the very, very important month when it comes to your relationships, whether these are like a love relationships, or whether these are personal relationships, whether these are friendly relationships and things like that. This is all going to come through. And it's going to be very, very significant, because socially this is going to be a very important month. And of course this is important. Of course being social and being with people, talking to people, meeting with people, it's good for us. We get so much out of it, and it just has got a really amazing and positive impact on us. We end up being happy, we end up with so much new energy energy. We end up with so many ideas like this. Very, very important indeed. Okay, so now going to the actual first significant day when it comes to you, my gorgeous Libras. The first significant day that you're going to have, it's going to be on the 5th of June. The 5th of June, it's just going to be a little bit sad day, a little bit negative day. You may feel like a little bit down. It's going to be like a really strange energy in the air. This is because you're going to be very close to the very strange dimension. This is because you will be very much so in touch with your own spirituality. And it is on another hand going to be very spiritual and very intuitive day. And sometimes when the days are like this, sometimes when the energy is like this, it just has got an impact on us and everything seems a little bit strange, you see. It's very good to get like a black tourmaline. I always recommend black tourmaline because it's this comes with a sterling silver setting and sterling silver chain. You can buy this on my website. The link is in the description below. But the black tourmaline is a very important to help us to ground ourselves, to protect ourselves against all sorts of negative energy, and especially when our energy is a little bit vulnerable, or if we feel vulnerable, black tourmaline is absolutely brilliant. Okay. And what is going to happen on the 5th of June? On the 5th of June, there is going to be realization that you're actually going to have, that it's going to make you regret the certain part of your life. It's going to make you regret something that you have done, which is going to be connected to the partial loss, okay? And it's just like it is just going to be a little bit like a negative realization and a little bit negative situation that you are going to have. But then again, at the end of the day, what is going to happen by the end of the day, this is actually going to have a positive impact on you, because there is going to be the realization you're going to have, which wouldn't happen if you didn't actually go through this. And this is all happening because this is meant to happen as a part of your own spiritual journey, because there is the new realization that is going to come, new realization that is going to happen. And this is going to be directly connected to you, the way you view people and the way you view your life in general, because this is going to be followed by the big transformation. You will want to make changing, you will want to have a big transformation, very significant indeed. Number 13, it's going to be a lucky day, that lucky number that day, okay? And also you will feel like you will want to clear away the old to make a way for the new. And this is always good, this is always brilliant, and this is just letting you know and confirming that this is part of your spiritual journey. This is a very important time for you. So is the whole of the June, because this is a very important for you when it comes to the whole year of 2018, because this is going to bring a really big and powerful realization for you. The second date that I'm going to say to you, it's going to be on the 12th of June. The 12th of June is going to be very important because it's just certain security is going to come through. This security that is going to come through is just going to be so much to do with your finances, financial situation, and your fear of something. Your negative feeling about something, your fear of something, something that you're completely worrying about. That when it comes to your finances, now the 12th of June, it's going to be directly your direct answer to that, because you're gonna gain the whole new you're going to gain the whole new sense of security here, sense of safety, and your whole family is actually going to be able to benefit from this. So this is going to be a very important day indeed. The third important date is going to be on the 29th of June. Now the 29th of June is going to be really important because there is going to be a big control over a situation. You will want to turn around, you will want to look at the whole big picture, and that big picture that you will look at, it's just, you're going to realize that you have got to finally control over a situation, and that in itself is just going to give you the new strength and new courage and new optimism and new ideas. Really good, but this is gonna come with a little tricky trick. The little tricky trick that is gonna come with this is the fact that you're gonna have to actually change something after this moment, after this point, in order to get on with your life and get to where you want to get. There is a certain suspension going to happen, certain transition that is just going to be connected to you having a certain sacrifice. So you are going to change something, you are going to sacrifice something, but this is all going to happen just from you realizing something by looking at the things from a slightly different angle, or looking at the things from a slightly different perspective. what else is also really good to, like, when we are so much in touch with our own spirituality, when we are so spiritual, when we are so intuitive, when we are getting all these answers like all over the place, clear quartz, it's also one of my favorites. Clear quartz is absolutely amazing. This comes with a sterling silver setting and sterling silver chain. You can buy this on my website. The link is in the description below. And this is brilliant because it brings out even more spirituality. It helps us with our own intuition. It helps us to recognize and to realize and to see our omens and messages, and to kind of get even more answers and to realize our spirituality even more. Basically, it helps us to be in touch with our own spirituality. And this is something that I highly recommend to get, and something like this you could wear like throughout June 2018. And because this is going to be very interesting, because there is going to be, at the end of the day, the 29th of June, this is going to be like your own regeneration. This is going to be like your own rebirth. Seriously, if there is the most important month that I can say to you, my gorgeous Libras, this is something that you really have to look forward to, that you can really look forward to, most certainly it will be June. So far, June is just going to be absolutely fantastic, bombastic. Prepare to jump in the water and swim all the seas in the world. That's how you're gonna feel. This is gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, going to the first part of June 2018. The first part of June is just going to, first couple of days is just going to, there is somebody that is just going to leave you feeling a little bit negative. Somebody is going to try to trick you like into something. So the very first couple of days wouldn't probably be the best to buy something brand new, or buy something really big, or buy something huge like a car or a house or something, like a boat or something, you know, just the first couple of days, because there's a little bit of deception going on there. But the good thing is somebody's going to try to lie to you a little bit, but the good thing is that you will be able to know who this is, and you will be able to recognize who this is, and it's going to be fine. Because, but then again, another good news is that there is couple of things that are going to come out of it, believe me or not, just not even nothing to do with this particular person, but where this situation is going to take, it's going to make you realize some kind of potential. I know it sounds really strange, but it's true, because you're going to end up with a certain realization, and that realization that you're going to have, it's just going to give a brand new choices, two new choices that are going to have direct impact on you, your finances, on your career, and in your money in general. Also, this big problem that you had so far, the problem that was making you depressed, the problem that was bringing you down, the problem that was making you think negative, the problem that was like kind of clouding you from moving on, the problem that was always at the back of your mind every time when you try to like kind of look forward towards certain things in life, or when you try to enjoy certain situations, there's that problem is so heavy at the back of your mind that it's very difficult to just like kind of get on with life, you know, get on with things without kind of having this little cloud at the back of our mind. I'm talking about that type of cloud, okay? So it's just something that was really bothering you. The big problem is basically coming to an end. It's coming to an end, it's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end. And that's the bottom line. And that's really brilliant, because the big wish is going to happen. Big wish is going to come through. You're going to be able to relax mentally, physically, and financially. This is going to be really good. And also, this is connected to you, this is connected to your private life, this is connected to your home. This is very important. It's very much so connected to your home, because after that moment you will be able to see your home and see your situation without any clouds, without any dark clouds around it and things like that. So however, this is going to be really good. But there is the mid-June is also going to bring the situation that is just there are two things that you're going to need to kind of change. There are two things that you're doing that you shouldn't maybe be doing. Two things that are becoming quite stagnant in your life. Two choices in your life. Two directions in your life that you really have to kind of stop and change. You may not like it. You may not feel completely like this is the right thing to do, but there is the certain realization that you're going to have, because this is going to lead towards you start finally starting to think about things, not changing them straight away, but just to start thinking about them. And then the idea is going to come to you that is going to be connected to your victory, mental clarity, which is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, because it's going to give you so much energy. I can feel it, I can sense it, absolutely brilliant. And the situation that you were like completely powerless about, oh, I can't do anything about it, is just going to change through this situation. Also, again, this is so much connected to you, what you wanted to do in a really long time, to you making a really big change in your life, which is on another hand going to make you synchronize with your life again. This is when you get your balance back. This is when you're going to start, this is where you're going to end up with a couple of extra choices as well. The third part of June, it's actually going to bring you a couple of days you will want to be by yourself. Couple of days you will feel like a not low, not down, but a hermit mode. The hermit mode is a powerful mode. The hermit mode is the super powerful mode. The hermit mode is a very significant mode, because it's not only about us. Oh yeah, we just by the way, for those of you who don't know what hermit mode is, it's the mode when you just feel like you need to withdraw from the situation a little bit, when you feel like you need to have some times out, when you feel like you need to step back away and just like kind of, step away from the situation, be by yourself a little bit, and then see what is going to come to you. The hermit is not like just like, oh, see what's going to come to you. No. It's not only about that. We feel like this when our emotions are all around the place. We feel like this when we are very powerful as well. We feel like this when our intuition is like really powerful. We feel like this when our spirit guides, our angels are trying to let us know that something big is about to happen, something huge is about to happen, something massive is about to happen, and you are going to be the part of that scenario, and you do have the answer to that message. You do know the answer to that message, and you're very, very close to it. And this is why the hermit mode happens, because we are very close to the very particular important, powerful message that the universe, our spirit guides, our angels are trying to let us know, trying to let you know. By having a hermit mode, by having a hermit mode, then you step back and then you get in touch with your own spirituality, you get in touch with your own intuition, and then you find out the certain messages, certain informations which are directly connected to your life right now, okay? And especially this is going to be so much, this hermit mode that you are going to have at the end of June is going to be really important, and it's going to be directly connected to you, to what you do, to what your problem is, to your finances, your job, your career, and things like that. If you are retired, this is also going to be a really important time, because it's going to be connected to your finances and financial situation. And after that moment, you are going to readjust yourself. You're going to find yourself the part of the really good situation that you're going to find yourself very passionate about. God, Libra, this is a really important month. Jesus, okay. So it's like basically strength and compassion, strength that you are going to have after this moment, after this time. There's a certain strength that you are going to have, and this strength that you are going to have is just going to give you the whole new control over your life by viewing your life in a slightly different way, by adjusting the way you view certain things in your life in just a slightly different way. There is a whole new control over your life that you are going to have, which is going to which is going to make you so optimistic. And on the other hand, it's going to bring you new energy. And it's not only about new energy, it's about the power, it's about the stamina that you're actually going to have. And I like this, because you're going to start feeling free, you're going to start feeling really light, and it's just all the passion that might have not been there for a while, the passion that might have gone for a while, is just going to come back, because I can see you becoming very, very determined, but at the same time you're going to be ready for anything, but at the same time you're going to feel really free, which means that this throughout June, this is just going to be a month of healing. The whole month is going to be the month of healing, literally. You're going to be all around the place, you're going to be going through so many different things, but by the time you get to the end of the month, there is the control over the whole situation. You're going to have the new power, new stamina, ready for anything, but in the best possible way, and new determination that is going to come through, which is on another hand going to make you like a free spirit. And this is going to be an amazing impact on you, your family, your immediate family members, and people who loves you. And this is going to be amazing. Very, very good, proud moment to be proud indeed. Okay, so what else I was going to say is that basically it is just very, very important month, because it's just like you will be able to breach something that is you will be able to breach much further for something you weren't able to breach before, which is going to help you to realize and see your own reflection you wouldn't see before, in a way you wouldn't see before, which is just going to make you which is going to heal you, and it's going to be like your own literal blessing. The whole month is just a month of healings and blessings you're going to have. Prepare for one amazing journey, my beautiful Libras. Okay, so now those of you that are actually in relationships, I was going to say that those of you that are actually in relationships, there is it's going to be quite interesting month, because a little bit, the first part of month is going to be very good, because the first part of month is going to be all about romance, all about sexy time, all about like you enjoying yourself, all about you having some fun, all about you just like going out and enjoying yourself. Maybe you were too busy, or maybe this is for those of you that are in relationship. Maybe you were too busy, maybe you were focusing on certain things in life and you just kind of lost that balance. However, for those of you in relationships, the first part of month, the first part of June, is going to be really good. It's going to be full of romance in between you two. It's going to be full of sexy time, funny time, great time. You're going to be really good for each other. But the second part of that month, there is the problem that you will want to sort out. There is a certain problem that will come through, certain problem that will come about, and this problem will come about with some kind of domineering, something connected to that. So maybe the balance is not going to be okay. There's a certain balance that is just going to be shaked up a little bit, and this is something that you will want to work on. There is a certain problem that is going to come through, and you will want to sort this out. So it's nothing bad or anything like that, but it's just that kind of, this is also going to be the perfect time to actually work on a problem that you may have with your partner. Brilliant, because especially the first time, you see, it's a bit of a yin yang you've got this month, you see. So that's why I think that this is really good for balance, and it's also going to balance things out a bit. Okay, and those Libras that are actually in single, I'm sorry. I can't say those that are single and ready to mingle, just go out and have a great time, because lots of Libras haven't been. Lots of you wanted to have someone, but you thought that you were ready, but you weren't really ready. If that makes sense, you see, lots of you thought, oh yeah, I'm single, like blah blah, I'm gonna have someone, but you weren't just ready. And now, when this is all happening, now this is the time. But. Okay. June is going to be the time. June is going to be the month when this is the time for flirting. This is the time to go out. This is the time to enjoy yourself. You will be sexy. You will feel sexy. You will have lots of energy. People will notice you. People will feel you. And this flirting is something you need. This flirting is going to give you power, because lots of people will notice you. Lots of people will flirt back with you. And that in itself is going to have a really good, beautiful effect on you, the way you feel, your self-esteem, and things like that. But there is also very interesting realization that you are going to have. This realization that you are going to have, it's going to be directly connected to your own personal spiritual journey. So this is going to be really, really big, because you will be tested. You will be tested, Libras, single Libras. Listen to me very carefully, very, very carefully now, especially if you are single. single, ready to mingle, especially if you're single, you want to go out. Yeah, I'm saying just go out and have some fun, you know, have some fun, flirt, but nothing too serious, because there is someone that is going to come to try to come through, and it's not going to be real. There's a certain person that is going to try to come through, like as in like to become your partner or something like that. That plant just moved, you see. So this is going to be this is going to be very significant, you see, because yeah, there is somebody's going to try to become your partner, or somebody's going to try to be with you in June. But I would not suggest. This person is very powerful, this person is very significant, this person has got a very dark energy about them. When I say dark energy about them, they feel dark and they feel like it's something really not right with them. And Libras, you're very, very spiritual. You're very spiritually sensitive. You can feel things, you can sense things. You're actually really, really good. One of the psychic signs you are. You're literally born this way. I mean, everybody is psychic to a certain extent, but some people are more, some people are less. And when it comes to you, Libras, you're born like this. It's already sharpened up, you see. And that's what I'm trying to say, that you will be able to sense this person. You will be able to feel this person. And this is somebody that is just going to try to test you a little bit. So I say flirting is okay throughout June, but whether you're going to find someone like the love of your life, not in June, but there is something very crucial that you're going to have, very crucial that you're going to receive, very crucial that you will go through in June. And this is going to be very significant for you. But if you're going to find the love of your life, no, because this person, there is somebody that's going to try to come through like a boyfriend, girlfriend, and they're going to try to scrutinize you, or they will be really bad for you, but you are already going to be able to sense that there's something not going to be quite right, but you are still going to find this person very interesting. This is why these people are very tricky, because they're very naughty, not really nice, but sometimes they're very interesting, you see, because there is just something so interesting about them that is domineering the fact that they're actually not really good people. It's really, really bizarre. And this is what happens when the spirits are really old spirits, and when it all goes kind of wrong, and when it's lots of negativity, and their personal spiritual journey, these people's personal spiritual journeys have been very, very tough when it comes to their own personal karma. And this is why they end up being like this in this life, like a very low, very negative, and their energy is infectious, but unfortunately in a bad way. So just try to avoid any serious relationship, basically. The bottom line is in June. But do enjoy yourself. But when you come across somebody like this that could be a little bit weird, then you just kind of try to move on. My Libras, I love you so much. I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light. And I wish you all the best. Please, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to share me on social networks. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And of course, don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my beautiful Libras. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.